Hello and welcome back to another episode of Winstanley TV. My name's Phoebe.
And my name is Joe. We've got a huge lineup for you today, so let's get started.
First up, we have exclusive footage from the table tennis tournament. Let's take a look. Hi there, I'm Phoebe Lander.
And I'm Tom Ellis.
And today we're here at the table tennis tournament, which is very high stakes.
We could also call it ping pong.
Anyway, let's see how they get on.
Right, so how's it going?
So I'm currently 2 out of 2 wins, undefeated. I'm playing out of my skin at the minute. Let's just hope we can maintain the confidence going into round 3.
Do you think you can win it?
Yeah, I think I've got the potential to go all the way. I'm obviously the best I've played in my life. I've trained all my life for this moment.
We have loads of sport going on all over college, so make sure to go support our amazing sports people.
Speaking of sports, next up is Lucy's Golf Challenge.
Welcome back to Lucy's Golf Challenge. Today I'm joined by
Millie.
who's going to have a go. Millie, how are you feeling about it?
I don't think it's going to happen.
What's your strategy going to be?
I'm just going to hope for the best.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Ooh, good try, Millie. What happened though?
It didn't go well. It didn't go well.
Right, next up we've got
Olivia.
So Olivia, how do you think you're going to do today?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your strategy going to be going into it?
Try and hit it.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
Good luck anyway.
Cheers.
Oh, Olivia, that was good though. What happened?
I was waiting for the bounce, do you know what I mean? I was waiting for the bounce and I got the bounce, so I was quite proud of myself.
Fair enough. So next up we've got
Sophie.
So Sophie, what's your strategy going to be?
Hit the ball.
And how are you hoping to do?
My expectations are low, so can't be disappointed.
True. Good luck. Well, you managed to get it quite far down. What happened?
The wind.
Right, next up we've got
Chloe.
So Chloe, how do you think you're going to do?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm going to pray to Lana.
And what's your strategy going to be?
Pray.
Right, well, good luck. Well, you got quite far down, Chloe. Did praying help you?
Yeah, no, I did, but the tennis ball threw off the proportions a bit.
Well, well done. Right, next we've got...
Charlie.
So how do you think you're going to do, Charlie?
Rubbish.
What's your strategy going to be?
Try.
Good luck. Well, Charlie, that was a good go. I thought you were going to get it. What happened?
I missed.
Wow, insightful. Right, next up we've got Simon. How do you think you're going to do?
I'm just going to hit and hope.
Is that your strategy then?
That is it, hope for the best.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, it looked like a lot of preparation went into that, but what happened?
Just didn't have the legs. Just wasn't good enough.
It's a shame.
Massive shame.
If you would like to take on the challenge, make sure to contact any of the network team to see if you've got what it takes.
Now up is this week's episode of Tom's Top 5.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Ryan Bradley.
What's your top 5 favourite artists?
I'd say Glaive, Eric Doer, 21 Pilots, Aldin and Tor.
What's your favourite 21 Pilots song?
Next Semester, currently.
Could you sing it for us?
No.
Thank you to all those who shared their opinions on this episode.
Up next is a very exciting episode of Beat the Brain, where our principal, Simon Lett, sees if he's got the specialised knowledge to take on the brain. Let's see how he did.
Welcome, contestant. State name and chosen specialist subject.
Simon Lett, James Bond movies.
Very well. Are you ready to begin?
Unwilling.
Question 1. With which brand of car is James Bond most closely associated?
Aston Martin.
Answer: correct. Question 2. What is the name of the villain's island in the first James Bond film, Dr. No?
Crab Key.
Answer: correct. Question 3. How many times did Sean Connery play 007?
7 in total, including an unofficial Bond movie.
Answer: correct. Question 4. Who sang the theme song for the Bond film From Russia with Love?
Matt Monro.
Answer: correct. Question 5. Which future Oscar winner played the henchman Dario in License to Kill?
Benicio del Toro.
Answer: correct. Question 6. In which film does Bond observe a musical New Orleans funeral?
Live and Let Die.
Answer: correct. Question 7. Which conveniently named actress played the role of Moneypenny opposite Pierce Brosnan?
Samantha Bond.
Answer: correct. Question 8. In which film did Daniel Craig tussle with former WWE wrestler Batista?
Spectre.
Answer: correct. Question 9. During the chess scene at the beginning of From Russia with Love, what is the name of the Canadian player? Do you have an answer?
No, pass, I'm afraid.
The answer was Mac Adams. Question 10. Other than the 1967 spoof Casino Royale, in which other Bond film does Dad's Army legend John Lee Monsieur make a brief appearance?
Thunderball?
Answer correct. You have scored 9 points. You barely didn't beat me. Well done. Thank you.
Well, I was shaken but not stirred.
Thank you so much, Simon, for getting involved.
Up now is all about you need to know about this Friday's Culture Day with Lauren. Let's take a look.
Hiya, would you like to introduce yourself? So my name's Lauren, I'm the college's Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Coordinator.
So we know that Culture Day is coming up, but what exactly is Culture Day?
So Culture Day is the college's annual celebration of the sort of diverse student backgrounds that we've got. Our cohort of student diversifies year on year, so we get an interesting mix of different cultures that are celebrated each year. So it's like a big festival, and it's a way for students to really highlight some of their cultural celebrations that they take part in.
So what events will be going on at this Culture Day?
So students have been able to pick what stalls they'd like to run, so there'll be lots of different cultural food and drinks for you to try, which is exciting. And then we've got jewellery making, key rings, and then a charity's coming in as well, because we've got a student that's doing some fundraising for safe drinking water in Africa. So that'll be a really nice sort of interactive session for students. There'll be VR headsets and an opportunity for you to see what life is like in that part of the world.
Wow, sounds amazing. So when is Culture Day?
So Culture Day is the last day of term. It's Friday the 14th of February. The main events will be 12:30 till 2:30 in the garden room. It'd be great to see you all there.
Thank you very much. Tune in next week to see our coverage of Culture Day.
Make sure to check out all the exciting events happening this Friday.
Up next is this week's episode of Walking the Mile with musician Izzy.
Hello and welcome to Walking the Mile, the show where we're trying to understand the people in our college community a little bit better. My name is Kit, and winning the award for the guest with the most piercings, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Izzy and I'm here to talk about music.
So what instrument do you play?
I'm a drummer. I've been a drummer, I think, coming up to 4 years now. I started in high school for my GCSEs.
And are you in a band?
I am in a band. We're called Hydrofloric. We do loads of gigs around Liverpool since like last March, but come and watch us.
Do you have any socials where people can follow your band, come and support you?
Hydrofloric_band on everything.
Brilliant. What's your favourite genre of music?
This is kind of a weird one because I feel like if you're really, really into making music, you can find appeal in anything that you listen to. But I sort of listen to psychedelic rock and probably alternative metal kind of rock the most.
Is that the style of your band as well?
Yeah, we're kind of alt rock with a bit of it, just basically whatever. If we like a song, we'll cover it. It's kind of that kind of thing.
So you're a performer, as you've said, you're in a band.
Yeah.
At your gigs, do you feel like welcome and safe in the music scene?
It kind of, this is a tricky one because in my band and in like the college music course I do and stuff, it's so welcoming and it's like a lovely environment. But in local gigs and scenes, so like I said, we play Liverpool, people are so quick to judge because obviously I'm a woman and being a woman in the music community is a pretty tricky one, especially when it's like the drums and it's heavier music. I feel like it gets really judgmental and there's a lot of harassment and women just aren't as openly sort of included in that space, but I think overall it's still a good, enjoyable space.
So do you think then that the music subcultures could be made more inclusive in any way?
Definitely. It's sort of just people are too quick to judge.
Yeah.
Like, you never really see any women sort of in heavier bands or like doing anything like that, and I feel like it's because there's no representation and they're not feeling encouraged to try stuff like that.
So would you say that music in a way has shaped your identity?
Absolutely, yeah. I didn't really have like an outlet for anything before I started playing the drums, and now It's all I do. I'm constantly just like trying to learn something. I got a drum kit in my room. Like it's just all I do all the time. But definitely 100%. And my band's so great. We're going to uni together to study music. We're moving in together. We put a deposit down on a house last week.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, like it's incredible. It's completely changed my life.
You have a drum kit in your room?
Yeah, I won it on a giveaway. It was worth $1,000 and I won it for free. It was incredible.
That's amazing. I know. Who's your musical inspiration?
100 million %. Taylor Hawkins, who was the drummer for the Foo Fighters before he died. I plan on getting the hawk, which was his symbol, tattooed on my arm. He was the first drummer where I'd like watch and you could tell who it was just by listening and not like hearing the rest of the song. I think it's pretty incredible.
Have you got a favourite Foo Fighters song then?
Oh, I seen the Foo Fighters live last year. And,
I'm so jealous.
It was incredible. But I think live to watch, My Hero was the best because it started acoustic and really emotional and everyone was crying, and then they built it up to sort of be like the original. It was so amazing. I loved it.
Keeping on with the music recommendations, what would you say is the greatest album of all time?
Oh, I have a very solid answer for this question. Nobody knows about this lady. I think she's the most incredible woman on the planet. Janis Joplin, she was like, I love her so much. And I think the best album on the planet is her duo album with Big Brother and the Holding Company. It was called Cheap Thrills. It was called like acid psychedelic rock, but I think it's a masterpiece. If you haven't listened to it, you have to listen to it. It's amazing.
And would you have any other music recommendations outside of albums and stuff?
I think the artist I listen to the most is Fontaines DC.
Yeah.
They're just amazing. I've seen them live twice and I met the lead guitarist at one of the gigs and it was insane. But they're incredible. I love everything that they make. But Doggerel by them is a great album, and Skinty Fear by them is amazing.
You've mentioned actually going to see a lot of people live.
Yeah.
How many bands have you actually seen live?
I actually don't have a number. The next one, I've got Limp Bizkit in March, I think it is. But I'm praying. I seen yesterday that Black Sabbath is doing their last tour with Ozzy Osbourne, and it's like,
I think I saw that as well.
Oh my god, it is the best lineup I've ever seen, and I'm praying I get tickets. I've got 3 chances because I've got both the pre-sales and then the general sale. But I need to go and see that. I'm so desperate.
Okay, so apart from Black Sabbath, if there was any person you'd want to see live, who would it be?
Dead or alive, or just anyone? Well, I obviously I wish I could have seen Janis Joplin, but obviously she died like quite a while ago, so I missed out on that one. But I wish that I got to see Taylor Hawkins with the Foo Fighters before he died. Same with Joey Jordison, because he's an amazing drummer. He played for Slipknot, and I wish I got to see him before he died because he was incredible. But
what about Taylor Hawkins' style, do you think, influences you in that way?
I think the main thing about a drummer is when you can listen to them play and you know who it is without having to see them.
Yeah.
Like, just the feel and style in someone's playing has such a big impact on the song, and I love trying to, like, make my own sort of feel. I don't know.
Okay, thank you. This has been another episode of Walking the Mile. Thank you for watching. I've been Kit. Have a great rest of your day.
Another great insight into a member of our college.
Speaking of insights, up now with Spotlight with Jay Winnard.
Hi, I'm Xavier and welcome back to Spotlight. Today we have Jay with us to talk about his role here at Winstanley College. Thanks for coming on to Spotlight. So, can you tell us your role here at Winstanley?
So I'm here as a personal tutor. So I work in the guidance room, helping students with any problems they have, liaising between, it could be teachers and parents, students and teachers, and just any issue that they have, I'm there for my group of tutees.
Have you always had the same role?
I have, yeah. So I only started quite recently, about 3 or 4 months ago, although it's quite odd coming back as I was here about 6 years ago as a student. So yeah, I've always been a PT.
What subjects did you do as a student?
So when I was here as a student, I did philosophy and religion, philosophy and psychology.
That's cool. So what's a typical day like?
Well, I mean, if you ask any of the PTs, they'll tell you that there's no sort of predicting your day. You can set out to do one thing and then just end up doing a completely different thing, because one of our sort of key roles is being there for the students whenever they need us, and obviously we can't predict when or what they'll need us for. So we just have to always be there for them. So generally, you know, some of our main duties that we will get done in a day are things like checking for any absences that we've had the day before from students. So we might check in with students to see if they need support, say if they've had a disappointing grade in a CAP. We see what we can do to help them and get them back on track. But yeah, such a sort of variety of duties that we have that, yeah, like I said, no 2 days are the same.
So what's the best part of working here?
One thing I have noticed since I got here is the team that I work with is so amazing. So such, like, you know, as a sort of broader group, the staff here are all like lovely people, but in particular the guidance staff who I work with, it's like a big family really. They're always like supporting each other. You know, whenever you need that sort of pick me up, like, there's always someone there to talk to. So that's a really fantastic part of the job.
But what's the toughest part of the job?
I'd say the toughest part maybe is for me. So I am someone that likes to be quite organised. So I think that unpredictability sometimes, and sort of trying to keep on top of things when at any minute one thing can come up that throws everything else off. So it's sort of, when I first started, that was the key thing to get my head around, was managing like the unexpected in a way.
Yeah, it's good to have a set routine, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we've heard that you're starting a philosophy society on Friday lunchtimes. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, so so like I said, I did philosophy here as a student and philosophy and religion, and then I ended up doing it as a degree. And what I've realised, so I can still remember the philosophy curriculum here well, but philosophy is such a broad umbrella of a subject, and there's so many areas of it to discuss that I thought it'd be great for those students that are really impassioned about philosophy or about debating, because that's a key part of the society. I thought it'd be great to have a sort of place where they can go to explore it as a broader subject. So at the minute, for example, we're doing political philosophy as a sort of broad topic, so looking at who should run a society, how a society should be structured, and why certain societies are the way that they are. And obviously that, with politics being such a sort of massive topic these days, it's a very relevant topic. It's one that can often inflame debate quite easily, which is good to see. And often my role then is just to mediate and make sure that both sides, or well, whichever sides there are, get the time to express themselves. Yeah, so we're looking at doing this political philosophy topic for a few weeks, and then we might move on to something else. So one area that I've considered is philosophy of art. So that's what makes something, what can make something be classified as art, and should art be separated from the artist? And that's obviously going to be quite a tricky debate to have. But I thought I would start with the political philosophy as well, as I'm aware, as a PT who checks UCAS applications, that we've got a lot of students applying for PPE courses at uni, so philosophy, politics and economics, and I thought that appealed to them, so learning about the whys behind politics and the wisdom that's gone into societies today. And also giving them, so they might do PPE but not actually do philosophy here, so giving them that base knowledge so that they can have that going into the course.
Yeah, that's really helpful. So I'm going to ask you about a bit more personal about yourself now, if that's okay.
Of course.
So where's your favourite place to go on holiday?
Well, my go-to place is a place called Almiramar in the south of Spain. So it's very close to, it's pretty much as safe as you can go in Spain. It's a beautiful place, lots of mountains, and sort of quite deserty in a way, but really rustic. I'm not too big on very built-up places when I'm away. I like somewhere that's a bit more classic, and yeah, that's my. Whenever I think of holidays, that's where I think of.
Yeah, it's cool. What sort of music do you like?
Music. Well,
This is the broad one.
Yeah,
so many genres.
I'd say the music that I listen to most is probably show tunes, because I love musicals and love going to the theatre. So listening to like songs from Chicago, Hairspray, Sound of Music. That's my sort of go-to whenever I've got Spotify open.
What's your favourite like musical though?
Oh, my favourite musical. I'd say it would have to be Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
think
Chicago
it's
so much.
yeah, the cast in it. Like I've seen it live and I've seen the film, and they're both fantastic. The cast in the film's brilliant.
Yeah. If you could change one thing of the world, what would it be?
That is even broader than the music question. I would say I'd try to get rid of us and them attitudes as a whole. I can see that they do, and that can be take a great variety of forms. It can even be in places where I've previously worked, where the sort of tribes that form when we should view ourselves as like one working body, but as well there can be broader, even political ideas of us and them, which I think can be quite divisive and quite dangerous. So I'd say, yeah, that would be it, and to get people to sort of realise that what should connect us all is all being people, all like equally worthy of respect.
Yeah, that's a good one. We've not had anyone say that one yet. It's a good, unique. What's your favourite TV programme or film?
My favourite TV programme, I am one for reality TV, so I was upset to see The Traitors end last week, but luckily The Apprentice starting, I think it's tonight or tomorrow.
I think. Yeah, I think it's tonight.
Yeah, so I'll look forward to that one. But I also do like occasional binge watch, so I watched The Walking Dead for quite often. I've watched that, I think I watched that over the course of just a couple months. Got a box set of it.
How many seasons is that? There's like so many.
Yeah, there was about 12. It did drop off towards the end. I feel like I've been cursed with that, where I stick with series that sort of go downhill quite quickly, because Game of Thrones was another one that I enjoyed quite a bit up until the last like 1 or 2 seasons.
Have you seen House of the Dragon?
I have. I love House of the Dragon as well.
Matt Smith's in that. I like Matt Smith. He plays Damon.
Yes.
Yeah. Very cool. How do you relax away from work?
I am into gaming, so I do quite a lot of like grand strategy games, so like quite relevant, I suppose, to the political philosophy that I cover here. But yeah, so like building up an empire or society and like managing it, and but I also love cooking, baking, the theatre, which I've mentioned. So I love, outside of gaming, I love culture. I think it's a magnificent thing.
Very important thing as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thank you for being on Spotlight.
Yeah,
I've been Xavier. This has been Jay. Thanks for watching.
Wow, what a week of content here on the channel. We're always grateful for everyone who gets involved in making this show possible.
Before this episode comes to a close, Carys and Finn learn more about people's opinions on Valentine's Day this Friday. So we'll leave you with them. I've been Phoebe.
And I've been Joe. Thanks again for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, so I'm here with
Gabrielle.
Okay, so are you aware that it's Valentine's a week today?
Yeah.
Do you have any plans? Do you have a Valentine?
I do. Not really. I don't know the plans though. It's a surprise.
How do you feel about it being a surprise?
I don't like it. I don't like surprises. It's scary.
You win some, you lose some. So how do you feel about Valentine's Day on a whole? Do you think it's a cute holiday, or do you think it's a bit it's pointless, but you get presents?
I think it's cute, but the presents are a bonus, so, you know.
Okay, what present do you think you're going to get from your Valentine?
I don't know, maybe like chocolate or something, I don't know.
What presents do you want?
Flowers. I like flowers.
Yeah. You want like that classic like romantic scene?
Yeah, cute, yeah.
And what do you think the best Valentine date is?
I don't know, maybe just like a nice meal, you know, just you two, cute.
Yeah. Nice meal, good food, good conversation.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you for talking to me.
So we've got
Hayden.
And so next Friday is Valentine's Day. Are you guys aware? Do you have any plans for the special day?
Yeah, I'm very aware. I actually don't have any plans, but just finishing college, start holidays.
What a sad life. Any hopeful for you?
Sing us a Pringle.
But are you looking for anything? Like, what would be your ideal Valentine's Day? What's the best gift that you could imagine?
Best gift? Well, like I said, this year nothing, but the ideal date for Valentine's is probably a dinner date at a nice restaurant, just the two of you. But yeah, nothing this year, sadly.
What's your best gift, or what's your ideal gift that you've received on Valentine's Day?
I've never got one. It's a bit of a bad question.
Well, there's always time for a first. Do you think Valentine's Day is a stupid idea? Do you think it's just a waste of money, or do you think it's genuinely one of the best holidays of the year? Like, if you had one.
Being single, no. But I don't think it's stupid. Obviously, you should have a day of the year where, you know, you can communicate your feelings to people, you know, show your love for them. Yeah. But I mean, it should happen every day, really, not just one day. Like I said, being single, it's hard. But I don't mind. It's nice to see other people having a good time.
Okay, so I'm here with
Martha, Eva, Iris.
Okay, so are you all aware that it's Valentine's in exactly a week?
Unfortunately, yes.
How can I not be?
Yeah.
Okay, so you two sound a bit depressed about that. Is there any reason?
I mean, it's just like breakup season, do you know what I mean? It's a bit depressing.
Breakup season, or you going for a breakup?
Already been through one. It's rough.
It's rough out there.
Yeah.
No comment.
I'm excited.
You're excited? Do you have a Valentine?
Yeah.
Yeah? So do you have any plans then?
Yeah.
What are they?
I'm not really sure. I just think they're kind of chill.
Okay, so do you not have any because like it's a surprise, or because you're just a bit unorganised?
I'm a bit unorganised, but maybe a bit of both.
Okay. So what are all your three ideal Valentine's dates?
I would like a 5-star holiday hotel to Maldives, please.
Expensive taste, but like I agree. Sounds pretty good, to be fair.
Well, my standards are like on the floor, so anything will be all right.
Just anything? Just like not even food needs to be involved? Yeah. That's, you know, you'll get through it. What are your thoughts?
Honestly, a trip to Paris, like it's the city of romance, and like a stroll down the Champs-Elysees. That would be really cute.
What is
Ooh,
that?
fancy language. And what do you say to everyone who says that Paris is awful and just has a bunch of rats? What do you say to that?
Can I ask who said that?
There's a consensus.
I mean, they're wrong. Like, have they actually ever been? Go to the right places in Paris. Like,
have you ever been?
Yes, actually.
All right, for some. And what do you guys think about the holiday then? Do you think that it's an actual nice, like, cute little couples holiday, or do you think it's just kind of an excuse for everyone to get presents?
I think that if you think it's an excuse to get presents, then you're clearly not with the right person, because it's very enjoyable if you are.
Oh, yeah, that's a good answer.
I think it's just miserable, to be honest. So.
Is that because you're single, or is
Yeah, I'm single.
Hit her up at Eva Grace. No, don't hit me up. Thanks, guys.
Do you want to use this time to promote yourself? No. Okay.
I think, yeah, as Martha said, if you're with the right person, it is really like nice. But obviously this year we can't relate, so no.
Hey, maybe next year you will be able to.
Actually,
Stay positive.
I do our Valentine's Day.
Okay, so I'm here with
Harry, Jamie.
Okay, so are you aware that it's Valentine's in exactly a week?
Yep. Yep.
How do you feel about that? Does that make you feel miserable, or do you just not care?
I don't care.
Doesn't make me feel great.
Is there a reason that doesn't make you feel great?
Nah.
Just miserable for no reason.
Yeah.
Bit of a pessimist. Okay, so I'm here with
Nikki.
Harry. Ben.
you might recognise Ben. Okay, so are you guys all aware that it's Valentine's Day in exactly a week?
Yeah, I'm aware, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah.
Do any of you have any plans? I already know you don't.
No, yeah, I'm quite single as well. It's not my fault though.
Okay.
I'm actually taken now. Ben, no, you're not.
And it's changed in the 10 minutes since we interviewed you? Yeah, okay. we all believe you and we all support you. So what do you guys think about Valentine's Day? Do you think that it's like a stupid holiday or do you think it's actually quite cute?
I think it's a really fantastic holiday because
I've never experienced it.
because you're able to spend time with your loved ones, and it's a time to get gifts to your loved ones, and just appreciate what they have done to you. But I heard that Valentine's is on a Friday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's during college.
I don't know why you have to be in for Valentine's. I think that's not the best idea, but it's alright.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I've sort of been alone every Valentine's, so I've been just lounging around with a bunch of money, so I've got nothing else to do, no one to spend it on, so I'm just alone for a bit.
Do you want someone to spend it on?
I think so. I'm going to waste it on Pokemon cards. I've got way too much, so yeah. Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on the holiday?
I'm pretty excited now that I've got someone.
Yeah. Again, all believe you completely. Last question. So, what presents would you give on Valentine's Day?
I'd say roses and chocolate is too common, and so I would like to.
You'd want to surprise
Yeah, I
someone.
want to surprise her with a brand new car.
I'll help you out with.
Yeah. Mhm.
I think definitely flowers. Flowers definitely there, and then. I don't know. If they're from Cyprus, I'm giving them probably a wedding ring, Yeah, type shit, yeah. And
First Valentine's Day, you're giving them a wedding ring.
Cyprus, Denmark. Yeah, absolutely. If they're great people, then I'll give them everything. I've got way.
And what about you?
I don't actually know.
So we've got
Georgia.
And
Sophia.
So guys, Valentine's Day isn't exactly 7 days. What are your thoughts on the holiday? Do you think it's an amazing time or you just think it's a waste of money?
I think that it used to be quite cute and quite romantic, but then I feel like over the years it's just been capitalised as it became about gifts and money.
But what would be your ideal Valentine's gift though? I know you say you don't like the gifts, but if you had to get one, what would it be?
Ideal Valentine's Day present. Okay, for me, definitely chocolate, 100%. Either chocolate or homemade cards. I love a card that isn't just from Card Factory, do you know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Love letters.
Yeah, love letters.
Yes.
And you, what's your thoughts on Valentine's Day?
I don't have a specific opinion on it, but I think it's cute. It's okay. I like Galentine's is better though.
Yeah.
Big up Galentine's, guys.
Have you never had a Valentine's, is that why?
You know what, this is... No, I have guys, I have.
Well,
I've got both.
We'll move on. Do you have any plans for this year? Anything set for Valentine's Day itself, or is it not?
Yeah, I'm gonna bake with Georgia.
We're gonna have a great Galentine's and we're just gonna spend time together and appreciate friendship.
Hell yeah.
You know what? I aspire to have more things like that. Yeah. What is your ideal Valentine's Day date? If you had to pick one, where would it be?
Do you want to go first or me?
You can go first.
Okay, so ideal Valentine's Day. I think something quite cute and cozy. Not the cinema though, because you never talk and that's really awkward and you just sit there But I think maybe going out to dinner or just spending time with someone, even if it was just sitting in a park with a little picnic blanket and your picnic basket, just something nice and wholesome, not something too extravagant.
I get that. And you?
Oh my god, wait. I like to go to an aquarium so they can take really nice pictures of me and I can post them on Instagram.
Okay, so we've got...
Liz.
And...
Phoebe Holden.
So Valentine's Day isn't exactly a week. Have you guys got plans? Are you looking forward to it?
No, because I'm single.
Valid.
But if I had a boyfriend, I'd be looking forward to it.
And you?
Well, I'm not doing anything on actual Valentine's Day, but I'm doing something on the Sunday. We're going for a little walk, because cheap date ideas.
If money wasn't an object though, what would be your dream date?
Ooh, probably like an activity, like crazy golf or something like that. Quite basic to be honest. And then like a meal afterwards.
Cute. And your dream activity?
Food scores. Anything food related, and then something like fun after it.
Fair enough.
I don't really know what, to be honest.
Do you think Valentine's Day is a waste of money? Do you think... I know you said that you want it, but would you rather have a Galentine's rather than a Valentine's?
I think Galentine's is good. Galentine's is good if you all like chip in and make it a cute night.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's a waste of money if you've got a boyfriend now. Because obviously, if he is paying.
Fair enough. And just to finish, what is your dream Valentine's gift? Like, what would be the best thing you could receive?
I don't know, jewellery. Jewellery
Cute.
is always good.
Simple but cute. And you?
Something personalised. Don't mind what it is, but something that he's thought about, put effort into.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No, thank you for getting interviewed.
Thank you very much.